Hola and welcome back, Masters and Princesses. I hope you're doing well today. It's been 825 days since I have last listened to BAND-MAID's Wonderland. I should be slightly ashamed about this because in the grand scheme of things, I have listened to more songs more frequently, and then I don't know how I could forget this song because for a moment I was digging through my own reactions to make sure I know what I've reacted to and what I have not reacted to. And here we are. There's a aspect in language that Miku uses when she writes lyrics for a lot of the songs in BAND-MAID. And we know that she's not the only lyricist, but she's usually the main one. And that concept is called Yoji Jukugo. And it's not necessarily used in Wonderland from what I understand. I did do some research into this because I am not a native Japanese speaker, but she uses this a lot in other songs, and I want to explain what that is, but we'll do that during the reaction. So before we jump in, if you like the channel, please like and subscribe and share as you wish. If you want to check out more, the links are down below in the description for the Discord, as well as the Patreon, where you can check out extra reactions, free content, and anime reactions if you're into it. Also, sorry that Notify Me bot seems to officially hate me, and it's notifying you twice. If you are part of the Discord, we're getting it fixed. I hope. Anyway, I'm excited to check out Wonderland again 825 days later. Let's check it out. Also, I failed to mention that I have done the live version on YouTube, so we're going to go with the album version today because I don't think I've ever heard the album version, and then on Patreon, we're doing the acoustic version. So let's check it out. Oh, I remember now. Yeah, I forgot about this. What? Dude. It's been so long, man. Something tells me that I've heard maybe the acoustic version. So I took a second to double check my Patreon, and no, I haven't heard an acoustic version of this, but I feel like I have. What have I heard that is this? Also, because I feel like I've reacted to the live version. Why does this feel so new? I'm ashamed. 825 days. Fire me. I should be fired. I should be dragged. Okay. First things first, I love the bass line underneath basically the guitar, not dueling necessarily, but this pretty guitar and bass line sound underneath, but also it's like the Akane drum beat in the beginning. Love these long just chords going on underneath. Love the harmony between Saiki and Miku and this drum beat. I just love the crash, the cymbal. Yeah, just every beat. I love that feeling. And it's in a halftime feel, and then we get to listen to the guitar line. And then like the palm muted guitar on top of that bass sound, and it almost sounds, I don't know what Misa's doing. I need to check out the live again. I should be ashamed. Anyway, but because I checked it out, I think it was like March 3rd, 2024. That's what I remembered, or I looked up, and that's the date. All right. Ooh, if you want to check out that live reaction, I don't even like watching my own reactions because I don't like seeing my face on the screen. But this is what's really cool is I don't remember any of this. Is the bass being palm muted as well? Woo! We're gaining some drive. And now we enter like a double time feel with the Kane drums. Ooh. Dang. Dude, Misa is killing it in this section, but listen to the kind of dissonance in the guitar. Oh, we gotta go a little further back. Just in here. That's so crazy. Da 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 dum. It's crunchy. It's dissonant with what's happening melodically in the front half that we're getting, which is mostly the bass and Psyche's vocals. But it doesn't affect, or it just adds more to what the listener's listening for. But it doesn't really like. This is not the word I'm looking for. Ruin the moment. Oh, that was deceptive. Hold up. I love that deceptiveness. Like, it feels like, again, BAND-MAID does this a lot where they really, really change up the second time they do something. And this is a great way to change it up to where it does not even feel the same. And they deceptively drop you into the chorus, right? And we're there. And you don't feel like you're there yet until just like a few seconds in. And right there. Interesting. I love Psyche's falsetto in this. think what blows my mind is I feel completely lost right now because I know I've heard it. I am experiencing this for the second time, the first time again. Granted, again, I did the live official live video, but I feel so bizarre right now because it feels like I've never heard this in my life. I'm going to shut up about how much I'm I can't I don't know whether to be disappointed in myself or excited that I'm rediscovering a song that I've heard before. Because it's exciting because I really like the sound of the song. I really like the pace of it, and I like the build. I like the style. I like the instrumentals, but I also really enjoy the fact that in the back of my brain, I also feel this in a halftime. I sense it here listening to it now that you can have a halftime or a double time. They're really playing with that from the beginning into the end. So I was doing research into Miku and her abilities in writing lyrics. And since she tends to do a lot of the lyric writing, we know that Psyche has helped her and has also written lyrics to songs recently as well. But what I find really interesting is Miku has this ability, this um well, just use the word honestly, like talent for writing lyrics to songs. And anytime I've looked up lyrics to BAND-MAID songs, I believe it's one of the things that I think I talked about this last reaction is I invite you to look up lyrics to a lot of these songs because there's an art to what she does, and you can take a lot of these songs and take them as you wish. But like, for instance, I'm reading the words to Wonderland and I immediately think about, like, for me, a relationship with somebody that I am wanting to possibly be romantic with, and just seeing the words of unintentional words won't do. I demand a proper explanation. Simplicity isn't my cup of tea. Allude to bewitch. Let me believe you, believe you. These ticklish memories aren't bad. So like hearing those words, she's basically communicating like, hey, I'm not into flippant, like, yeah, you're like, yeah, girl, you're my one and only. And it's like, no, prove it to me. Like, I want actions. Actions speak louder than words. And it feels like that's kind of what, to me, this song is leading to. It can also be maybe a situation that you're in that these words could come to. But we I'm talking about this because of the use of how she uses words to convey a specific feeling and a specific moment that listeners probably have been in or they have been in. And I just think it's really neat. She also uses other kind of cool music writing concepts uh that have to do with the Japanese language, and we'll talk about it here in a second. But I want to go back a little bit and then we'll talk a little bit more about it at the end. So let's go. Okay, that's cool, by the way. Love the double time and the double pedal. Climbing in the bass line. Ooh. Whoa! Dude, that sounded like as if Konami was in like the background of a room. Like she wasn't deliberately in the mix, but you could hear her, like her guitar was screaming in the background. That's so cool. Hold on. Also, Misa's bassline climbing. That is so freaking cool, dude. Love the gallopy style of the drums with the kane. Ooh, yeah, I forgot about the... I love the rhythm in the guitar. Oh yeah. See, I could have sworn the entire song was in a halftime. And why do I remember that? I don't know. Again, I'm not sure if I'm upset with myself or excited that I get to discover or rediscover a song that has flown under my radar that is obviously really, really good. So anyway, before I jump out of this video, I wanted to talk about one more thing that I hope I get to talk about in a next video, because it's not used, this technique, I think it's called a technique, or maybe language use. I'm not a linguist. This is not my forte, but I found it interesting. There's an aspect in the Japanese language called Yoji Jukugo, which I believe translates to 4-character idioms. And Miku apparently uses these a lot in a lot of songs. And I'm going to actually link the, or down in the description, put a link to T Shinji's post on Reddit, which gives a giant explanation and list of songs that use these Yoji Jukugo in their songs. And it's really, really cool how they explain it. So even Miku has stated that a lot of the fans are studying Japanese, which I wouldn't necessarily say I'm studying it. I want to understand it more, and definitely anime reactions have started sticking some Japanese in my brain, which is kind of cool. I'm enjoying it. And apparently she said they enjoy it when we use kanji characters or 4-character idioms. Well, so this is pretty neat because there's a lot of them. All these songs are listed, and unfortunately Wonderland isn't one of them, but Blooming does have one, so we'll be talking about it when we get there, because that is a song I have done a reaction to. But just to explain what these 4-character idioms could be like, for instance, kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm going to butcher this, is Iseki Nicho, which I believe translates to 1 stone, 2 bird, 4 characters, and the English idiom is kill 2 birds with 1 stone, which is pretty cool. So basically what they are is that they can be used, like these 4-character kanji compounds can be used in situations and are very convenient in conveying a complex concept simply and quickly, which makes sense when you're trying to put a lot into a song. And I feel like Miku naturally is trying to tell a story, convey a feeling, convey a lot of emotions into a lot of the songs, right? And even Psyche, right? I shouldn't leave Psyche out of this because she has really been putting in a lot of work lately, writing music, writing lyrics with Miku and BAND-MAID as a whole. So it's just a really cool concept, and I thought that was something neat to talk about. And I can't wait to explore it more, and I might actually start adding those into these videos to see what the phrases are, because some of them actually apparently have been coined by Miku herself. So interesting. I can't wait to dive into more of the Yoji Jukugo concept, because I don't know about you guys, I like Mexican American. My parents speak Spanish at home. They also speak English, but my mom always growing up would give me these interesting Spanish phrases. And I would look at her like she was crazy, and I'd be like, Mom, what does that mean in English? And she'd tell me, and then she goes, basically it's this, and she'd have to give me the English kind of like the English version of what I'm used to hearing. And I'd be like, well, why didn't you just tell me that? And then she would go, well, then it wouldn't be cultural, wouldn't it? So I just thought it would be interesting to dive into that concept more and see how lyrics have these phrases built in, and it'd be kind of cool to learn these phrases as well, because then you can use them, right? And then you can explain to people like, hey, it's like this, and you can use those 4 character idioms, right? I just think it's beautiful. It's a thing that in languaging, like lyrics, it really works really well to learn these phrases. And you can, I don't know, words to me can sometimes be healing, and a lot of BAND-MAID songs to me have some healing aspects to it. So anyway, I'll shut up because I probably talked too much in this video anyway, but I'm more excited that I get to rediscover this song again, but now I'm going to go listen to an acoustic version of it. Hello. So I'm excited to go check that out, but I want to hear what you guys have to say, and I want to know if you have discovered some of the Yoji Jukugo in the other songs without looking at the cheat sheet, because T-Shinji really made like a gigantic cheat sheet. It's amazing, like amazing. So go look at that once you think you've figured out all the ones that you remember, and then let's go look at the other ones together, because I think it's really interesting to learn them. But let me know what your thoughts are, and feel free to flame me in the comments about 825 days. Like, shameful? Maybe. Exciting to rediscover? Definitely yes. So anyway, let me know what your thoughts are down below. And as usual, I hope you are having a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next BAND-MAID Sunday. Peace out.